Hello, so it's almost 2 a.m. and I will let the light off, so it's a little bit more cozy atmosphere, and let's go. Life finds its completeness only when the full purpose of spirit is accomplished through us. It seeks an object worthy of its affections. Being passes out of the absolute into the individual and becomes you and me that it may find such an object. For outside itself, it will be impossible to find it, since God is all. Man is therefore born for love. Oh. Human life can never be complete without the union of the individual consciousness with the universal. The final search of the soul must therefore be for this wholeness of being. It is this wholeness that we are all after, whether we express it in one term or another. Even he who seeks for things instinctively recognizes that they follow after the consciousness of unity that never preceded. We must harmonize with spirit before it can work effectively to us. But in addition to the general consciousness of the divine unity, there is the craving of every natural man for a personal sense of relationship with spirit. The quest is a personal one. As the mystics have said, it is the flight of the alone to the alone. To cooperate with spirit in fulfilling his design of ever higher self-expression, it becomes necessary for us to move toward it as well as it to move toward us. Love on our part can mean nothing unless it is spontaneous. Spirit cannot force us to love, it cannot force us to cooperate. In the mechanical creation, everything can be made to be obedient to law. To man alone is given the power to disobey. To him alone belongs this high power to deliberate choice. He can give or withhold. To be sure, he himself is incomplete so long as he withholds, with an incompleteness or wholesomeness that results in limitation, sickness, and death. Man holds therefore a glorious freedom to choose his own pathway, and it is when he voluntarily surrenders his heart in loving union with the Spirit that he gives a unique pleasure. Oh, in this sense, man himself becomes necessary to Spirit's own enjoyment. Since I started to study this science of mind back with other books like Troward, they make so much more sense than everything that I have ever read. There is really a science of mind or spirit complete. I really suggest, even not just hearing my video, but if you go download like all the books, because especially many books of science of mind, they are in public domain by now, so you can find them easily. In this sense, man himself becomes necessary to spirit's own enjoyment. So, while man may stand aloof, yet, if he does so, he must suffer for incompleteness, which, being the reverse of completeness or good, is evil. On the contrary, if he chooses to find unity with spirit, he will find with it that peace, poise, and contentment which rises out of his wholesomeness. And this, which comes to him, comes not as the end to be sought, but as universal plus, which is added by creative mind to our reward. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added. It must be, therefore, the spontaneous activity of the heart, seeking its own completeness in self-giving, in the loss of self, to find it in the greater self. Through the silence to the center. We must realize, first of all, that we are in the quest of wholeness. Everything that we see and most that we experience. Let's make another video about this.